Good morning. I was reading my Bible this morning, and I just wanted to share my thoughts on what I read, just because of the how it made me feel, I guess. So I was reading Revelations chapter 13, and it was verse 10 that I think really stood out to me. It says, "Anyone who is destined for prison will be taken to prison. Anyone destined to die by the sword will die by the sword." This means that God's holy people must endure persecution patiently and remain faithful. And man, when I read that, it just made me kind of like, I just felt like nervousness, anxiety, and fear, because the word persecution, like, it just really stuck out. And it just made me think about my fears, like how I would love to, stand up for God when I have those opportunities. But sometimes when I think, man, if the worst case scenario, like what if I really had to die for God, that makes me a little fearful. And I mean, say a little, it makes me fearful. And I think that's got to be the flesh in me, because I think that if it really came down to it, just because of the relationship that I have with God and how close I am with Him, like hands down, like if it came down to it, I would do what I would do what I had to do. Like I would stand up for Him no matter what the consequences are. But the thought of death or pain really makes me, it makes me, like, I don't know, like, I guess shrink up inside. It just makes me think of fear and the anticipation of pain. I guess kind of like when you go for a shot, if you're afraid of getting shots right before they give it to you, when they rub you with the alcohol, like that feeling of like, oh, it's coming. Like, I'm not saying that, I don't know, I guess you just don't know what's going to happen in your life, so I don't know if that's coming for me. But when I thought about it, I thought about pain and how much I don't like pain. But then I had the thought of like all the things I've gone through as an adult, and when you're going through it, sometimes you're just like, why me? Kind of like, I've dealt with chronic illness for years, after I had my second son. And so I felt definitely a lot of physical pain. But I've endured and I made it through. And so I think I had to just like think about that, the fact that bad things happen, but you endure, even if the end result is that I wake up in heaven. I can endure no matter what comes my way, because I have God. Like at the end of the day, I have my Father, and so there's no reason to fear anything that comes. And I think that kind of like calms me and comforts me, from my initial feelings when I read it. So I feel like I'm rambling, but hopefully somebody got something out of that. That was just my thoughts on what I read this morning. It just brought up a lot of feelings in me, and I just had to work through those. And I just want anyone to know that if you're experiencing any fear or maybe dread, because of something you're anticipating in life, just know that everything has to end. Everything's a process, and there's an end to everything. So even if you go through it and it's painful, in the end it's over, and everything works out for our good. That's what God tells us. So no matter what the ending is, it'll be okay. I hope everybody has a great day. Bye.